Hello folks of YouTube, I am Shadow of Neo, and this is Skyrim, one of the most beautiful games I think I've ever played, and probably the only way I'd ever play a medieval game. But anyway, this is going to take a little while to load, so I figured I'd kind of go over my basics. I think most of you would know that a good portion of my videos so far have been just cause 2. This is old news. I have a new recording device, and I will be putting a few more things on here on a regular basis, so get ready for some crazy stuff, people. So, hide helmet, nice. I ran into an issue here not too long ago with this game. Not sure if any of you have taken a look at my other videos, but there was one there recently. I didn't have this recording device I'm using, so it's a really crappy angle, crappy quality, but anyway, I have surpassed that glitch, and here we are. I surpassed that glitch by basically talking to a merchant, trying to get into the dialogue, and right after hitting, I use PlayStation 3, right after hitting circle to back out of the dialogue box, you gotta immediately save the game and then reload, and it should reload with the dialogue information and whatever inventory you may have. This worked for me. I don't know if it's gonna work for everybody, but it got to a point where I was just randomly dying, but I think that had more to do with the actual dungeon I was in. As you can see here, I'm kind of going through my different quests here. Yeah, at this point I wasn't actually using a TV to play. I was playing directly off the recording device's preview screen, basically, so there's a little bit of lag. It took a little while to get used to, but I couldn't read anything, so at this point I'm trying to figure out which quest brings me a Daedric artifact I'm looking for, which is actually the namesake of these series of videos of 4. Near the end it gets kind of boring, but if you want to see what I got and what I'm going to be able to play with in these next few videos, it's probably a good idea to check out. I got a house full of, you name it, it's in there. But anyway, I'm going to freeze here in a few minutes. Not really sure what happened, but I did my best to try and reposition myself near where I was in sort of the same situation. But anyway, fireball. My favorite thing in this game. And there it is. I think the lightning is what did it, because it pretty much froze before the animation finished, but...
Over here! I'll see you burn!
It's odd, because the first time around I had no trouble finding any enemies, and this time around it was like, where'd everybody go, basically. You might notice I'm wearing Daedric armor. There is a way to do it. You can't be an archmage. You might have seen these videos before, but basically there's a fellow by the name of Enthir, E-N-T-H-I-R. He is in the Chamber of Attainment in the College of Winterhold. I think it's the chamber. It's something of attainment anyway. But anyway, when you go through that door, you follow straight through up the stairs, and it's, once you get to the top of the stairs and through the archway, it's the first sleeping quarters to your left. Sometimes you can find him. If you can find him outside of his room and ask him to come to his room, he'll actually stay in his room beside his bed, and he won't go anywhere for the longest time. Sometimes he does disappear, but yeah. Basically, he stands in one place, and it's a lot easier to capture Black Souls and Daedra Hearts. But yeah, this guy's gonna kick my ass here in a second. I wasn't really ready for what he was throwing at me. He even told me too. He's like flame and frostbite or something. Anyway, I figured I took enough potion, but I guess not. Oh, yeah, that's how it happens right there. It's unfortunate, but, you know. and we will be watching the loading screen. I'm going to cover one other thing here while we're recording. I don't get very much time to do these videos, so if they come at a slow pace at first, try not to give me too hard a time about it. I was told I should probably put commentary in my videos. I'm going to see if there's an option type way I can do it. I don't know if you can load just voice only in YouTube. I do believe I saw the option there at one point, but we'll just have to see about that. I don't really want to have to force commentary, so I'm going to have to get like a second opinion basically on how you folks feel about forced commentary. Personally, I think it takes away from the game. I like to kind of show my style and grace through the controls, but that kind of leaves a lot to the imagination, which is a good thing, but then it kind of doesn't really give people an idea of my gameplay style, which is basically I try to entertain. I don't just play the game. I've seen some videos and it just doesn't even look like the person is trying, or it's just far too easy for them, which I don't find is very entertaining. I basically like to play the game on the edge of my seat. Not just this game. I'm sure if you've seen Just Cause, it's kind of the same concept. Near death a good portion of the time and still living. I think here I'm trying to figure out where I'm supposed to go to get the staff again. Go figure. And there it is. Look at that. Amazing. Beautiful. Yeah. Here we are again. No freezing. Yeah, I don't know why I kept picking that greatsword. I don't really have the swing ability just yet. Not sure if you noticed, but I think I'm at level 39 in these videos. I did this, at the end I kind of go through my stats a little bit. I believe I was around 140 hours at this point. But look at his face. He looks so evil. Ash is one of my favorite daggers. Coupled with Dark, I think it's the best combination. But in this case, I was trying to grab a soul, which I don't think he let me do. Oh, no, I'm just going daggers out of that. And I missed. Wow. Beautiful. Just shout him. Shout him apart. Be Thalamore. Or, I think it's Thalamore. Something like that, anyway. Don't want to bring him to a library, anyway. Just choose and get on with it. Flame Club, do it. You know you're gonna anyway. I had trouble reading at this point, and then I was like, oh yeah, it's right there in the big window. Yeah, there it is. I think I faced only oh yeah, definitely. I think that was an ice volley from my follower there. And my horse just ate a guy. That was pretty entertaining. You should almost rewind to watch that again. That makes no sense. And my horse was like, hey, let's go into the flames. That sounds like fun. So I tried to steal him, and then I was in trouble, so I'm doing myself here. It's kind of like taking a bath back in the day, you know, you're just the sonic shower, if you will. I don't really know why I have those bound weapons there anymore. I can do so much more damage with my other weapons, but hey, every once in a while you need it, right? I get disarmed every once in a while. I haven't come across it too many times. Dragger Scourge Lords, that guy was ridiculous. I got stuck down there hardcore. I didn't have a Frost Atronach. I had to leave Lydia down there. Which, by the way, I do still have Lydia. I'm not really sure. You can't make her follow me every time. She's trying to steal my house, and I've heard people have trouble with her taking off before. Back to the daggers. They're just so fast, and they're quite heavy on the damage too. I did that. It's all about the souls right now. I've probably so far enchanted a couple thousand daggers, and they make you some pretty good money. There is, I think it's about $150 or so, depending on the soul gem you use and how good your enchanting is, but it's about $150 profit between buying a petty soul gem and an iron dagger. And of course it depends on how you get the iron dagger, but let's assume we're not just taking it from somebody, we're building it. An iron ingot is about anywhere between 4 and 12, depends on who you buy it off of. Of course blacksmiths are always cheaper for that type of thing. And your leather strips are like a dime a dozen, so as long as you have those 3 things, you're pretty much set to go. It's a good idea to get some enchanting potions and some blacksmithing potions, and basically making a continuity link between them and just increasing back and forth. Some people use enchanted like bracers and different things like that. I haven't gotten to that point yet. I have found that they've increased in strength quite a bit. I'm getting about, it's saying the value of them for me is, I believe, my character anyway, about 560, and when I go to sell, they're anywhere between 250 and 300 gold. So, you know, it's not a bad profit, but it does take a little bit of time, and you definitely need a follower. It makes it kind of hard to carry them around. Oh, see ya. Wow, that was the Matrix type stuff right there, or Star Wars or something. That wasn't normal. She went flying. Notice I'm taking all the iron daggers. This is kind of to shorten my my enchanting climb. I haven't acquired the what's it called, the Ongma Infinium. Anyway, that skills book. I actually lost a bunch of books last night. It's in a future video from this, but basically I overloaded my shelf and it actually placed books and erased the rest. So I wasn't too impressed by that. I'm hoping that they've been redistributed into the world. And I'm just trying to get my bearings. I don't think I know where I'm at right now. Really don't know. Kind of just wandering at the moment. Also, this dungeon looks an awful lot like a dungeon I was at before. Maybe it was at the same one before, but I think I might have kind of faded the two together and was confused on which one I was at. But as far as my memory says, it's pretty much the same one. I'm wondering how exactly items get replaced when you have a quest that's been in a place you've already been. They must like respawn the NPCs or something, but pretty sure I was here before. Maybe it was on my buddy's machine, I don't know. Yeah, level 39, there it is. I think that says 39. So, we're kind of getting near the end of the video, so I might start to close up here. I've got 2 series on the go right now. This one, the first Rose, which is basically about the Sanguine Rose. The next one I'm working on is actually, it might be up to a 3-part series, but so far it's going after that Infinium book. It's going to be kind of interesting to see what that's all about. I'm hoping that that broken bookshelf issue won't become, you know, like a lasting thing and perhaps cause me to lose my book. I suggest if anybody tries that to have a separate save file to be able to fall back on in case they lose that book, because once it's gone, it's gone. Unless, of course, like I was saying, you know, those things that disappear are redistributed. I mean, it could end up right back in the same place again. You never know, but I wouldn't really want to take that chance. I don't think they've really thought that much through. That's actually kind of crappy that I spawned that guy there. Or conjured, I'm sorry. I'm kind of a Call of Duty head. This game's new to me. The last real RPG I played, which you can't even really consider it an RPG, it was more of an action RPG, was Zelda, the original Nintendo 64 one. But anyway, this has been fun. And YouTube, you have a good day.